so good to see so many of you last week on our Zoom call. It was great to chat and to hear what you were up to during lockdown. Sounds like your schoolwork is keeping both you and your parents really busy during this time. Before Easter, we started a series thinking about our situation in lockdown due to COVID-19, and we looked at how we can make choices about how we respond to that situation. We saw how God wants to help us with this by turning our anxiety into peace. Well, today we think about another two choices we can make: to respond with fear or to have faith in God. I wonder what you're afraid of. We're all afraid of something, right? But fear in itself isn't bad. It helps us, actually. It can tell us when we're in danger, and that's good. But the important thing is not to let fear be the boss of us, take over our lives. But we can actually use our fear to grow our faith in God. I'd like to tell you a story now, and it's called Fear is Soft and Smooth. So let me read that to you. Marina was extremely afraid of the dark. When the lights went out, everything and every shadow appeared to her as the most terrible of monsters. Her parents explained to her every day and with great patience that these things were not monsters. Marina understood her parents, but she just couldn't help feeling an awful fear whenever it was dark. One day her Aunt Valerie came to visit. Valerie was an incredible woman. She was famous for her courage and for having gone on many journeys and adventures. Some of them have even been made into books and movies. Marina wanted to be just like her. She also wanted to conquer her fear of the dark. So she asked her aunt how she became so brave and whether she had ever been afraid. "Oh, great many times," Marina answered her aunt. "I remember when I was small, I was terribly afraid of the dark. I couldn't stay in the dark for just one moment." "Wow," thought Marina. "How is it possible that someone so courageous could have been afraid of the dark?" "I'll tell you a secret," said her aunt. "The secret is to change your eyes." Marina was confused, but her aunt explained to her. "Actually, it was some blind children who taught me how to be brave," she said. "You see, blind children can't see, so they use their hands as their eyes. All you have to do to conquer your fear is what they do. Shut the eyes of your face and open up the eyes of your hands. Let's make a deal. Tonight when you go to bed and put the light out, if anything makes you afraid, close your eyes, carefully get out of bed and try and see what it is that is making you scared. But do it using your hands as eyes. And tomorrow, tell me how you're going with your fear." Marina accepted the challenge, but she was a bit worried. She knew she would need to be brave to close her eyes and to go and touch whatever it was that was frightening her. But she was willing to try it because she didn't want to keep being afraid of the dark. That night when she went to bed and put the light out, it wasn't long before she started to feel afraid of one of the shadows in her bedroom. Following the advice of Aunt Valerie, she closed the eyes of her face and opened up the eyes of her hands, and summoning all her courage, she went over to touch that mysterious shadow. The next morning, Marina came running into the kitchen, a big smile on her face, and she said to her aunt, the monster is soft and smooth," she cried. "It's just my teddy bear." I like that story because it shows us that if we look at fear differently with different eyes, we can stop fear from being the boss of us. Today in our Bible story, Jesus encourages us not to be afraid but to have faith in Him. As you think about this, I encourage you to look at those things that you are afraid of with different eyes and to use them to grow in your faith in Jesus. So, have fun during this session together, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.